much of an intro, but a little bit. Hi, if you're new, I'm Leonna. I have a service dog named Aries, but this video is in regards to him and some sad news that is coming with him. So yesterday we went to the vet because he had been having some head tremors this weekend. We had seen them before, but they had never been like as frequent as they were this weekend. And I happened to see them quite often Sunday to Monday. So I called on as soon as I could on Wednesday and went ahead and got him an appointment after like consulting my grandma and trying to make sure that I wasn't like overreacting, because I do kind of have that like mama bear complex with my dogs, and the moment I see anything wrong I freak out and want to rush them to the vet when it's actually not like something that is needed. So I went ahead and called her, and she did say like, you do need to like get him ASAP. So I did. I got one first thing I could on Tuesday or on Thursday, and while there we got the news that he is dealing with seizures or some sort of seizure activity. It is brought on more so when he's focused and doing a lot of mental activity and mental work, with that being what causes it to like causes the onset. Then like that means that he does need to retire from working. So this means that I'm going to ease him out of working slowly and steadily, and just kind of like work him out and bring in a new puppy. At some point we'll see like how that pans out and how it works and all that kind of stuff. I'm not diving into anything. I am hoping to save up and go with a good breeder, but with this being as sudden as it was, I do not have the savings for it. I have enough saved where I could go with a breed rescue, which is something I'm considering and I'm looking at to see as a possibility. But as I said, it's like out of the two, I'd much rather go with a good breeder, just so that this isn't something that's chanced. But the rescues I'm looking at do strenuous health testing to make sure the dogs are okay and safe, and if there's anything they catch, they will note it. So that's good to know, and something that I'm definitely considering and looking at and all that kind of stuff. I guess like I wanted to make sure you guys all know, so I don't end up just showing up with another dog, is I guess like how I should say it. Like I don't want to just like pop in a video and be like, hey, here's my new puppy, with no reasoning why, and I wanted to make sure everybody's filled in, because I think everybody here has probably grown to kind of love Aries, and just, you're watching me for service dogs, so I figured that was something that needed to be noted and said. Okay, so it's been a bit since that last clip. I got a phone call from my grandma that I had to answer about some important stuff, actually regarding a puppy. So basically what I was saying is it's time for us to slowly ease Aries out and slowly ease another puppy in, for me to start training and looking for a prospect, of course, and seeing how that plays out. If you're wondering, Aries is right there, happy as can be right now. He is completely acting like himself, like nothing about his personality has changed, of course, but he just has like, and when I say seizures, it's not full-blown like full body seizures. It's head tremor seizures, where it's literally just on a focal point and like with his head. But it's still enough that if like I continue where it can be brought on, is it can lead to brain damage and more problems. Our biggest concern is all blood work came back normal, and the only way to be positive of what it is right now is through some strenuous MRI testing and other like imaging scans, and I don't have the thousands and thousands of dollars that it's going to be for those, so I can't just go get them right now. But I am trying to meet with a neurologist for him, so maybe they can give us more of a general idea and we can figure out what exactly is going on and how to help him. Our other thing is we can be put on medicine for it, but the medication that they would offer for him it can lead to other worse side effects, as in liver problems, kidney problems, and could lead to worse or no improvement in seizures, and a couple other things. I know it can lead to personality changes, all that kind of stuff, and we're trying to decide if that's truly worth it, if they're that bad, or if altering kind of how he's living currently could help with solving it. So I will say, before this video is going up, I am actually I'm filming this on a Friday, and this video will be going up on a Monday. I don't know exactly what Monday, or it could be going up on Friday. I don't know exactly when this video will go up, but it will be going up. And I am going tomorrow to look at a possible Aussie prospect. I know Australian Shepherds are definitely a shot in the dark, but I do have experience with the breed, as well as Border Collies. Belle's a Border Collie mix, but I have experience with other purebred Border Collies and some purebred Aussies, as well as Aussie mixes. So I know how to work with the breed, and I feel confident in working with the breed. But of course, if she doesn't have the right temperament or anything like that, then I'm not going to get her. And I will be looking at a German Shepherd if I can't. If she doesn't work out. But if she does, then I will be introducing her in another video, and you'll get to see her training process and all that. She's not a puppy. She's being rehomed, but she is, still a puppy. She's still young enough to learn, and the whole thing with her is she needs a job. So I'm wondering if maybe service dog work will work for her. So I figured, it doesn't hurt to look and is worth a try. So that is definitely something we're going to do. I'm currently working on a list of things to get for whatever I get a puppy, so I can either A, get it tomorrow with her, or B, start accumulating now so I can set stuff up. I do have an advantage with having him is I've got some supplies, but not everything that I'm going to need. I need a new collar, a tag, all that kind of stuff, and she'll be about half his size, I think. It depends. She can get decent sized, or she could be Belle size, but either way, her size now would be safe for light mobility for me, which is what I need. And she may be able to do I don't know if she'll be able to do cardiac alerts, but she can learn responses, or any other prospect I get will be able to learn responses and do light mobility, which is what I'll need. I haven't been using heavy mobility, so that's not a big concern as far as having a dog that size. But yeah, we'll look at everything and see. I'm definitely not wanting to jump into anything and just get the first dog I see is huge. And I didn't want to go with a shelter dog because I don't want to run the risk of this happening again. I can't cope with that. It's not something I could deal with. It's too much of a stab in the dark. And health-wise, there's no guarantee with them. I know even going with a rehome situation there's no health guarantee, but she's a purebred from what I understand, some decent lineage. I know they went with a breeder. I'm going to ask for what papers they got, all that kind of stuff, and see everything, to see if she has any was backyard breeder situation or what it was. But it's a little better with how I'm looking at it than a shelter dog. Obviously a backyard bred dog is not better. I will not take a backyard bred dog. But we'll figure it all out and look at it. And with that, I do want to say I am setting up a PayPal pool that will be found in the description box. If I go this route with getting her, there's still a rehoming fee. It's not cheap. So I do have to figure that out. I have enough saved up for this rehoming fee and for the upkeep of a dog, but anything that's donated does help as far as training costs and everything else. As I say in the description on there, if I were to go the rescue route, then anything that's left would go to upkeep and training costs. I wanted to make sure that was there, as well as like puppy vaccines, all that kind of stuff, the vet visits that would be needed. Although she's at the age where she wouldn't need those anymore. So yeah, we will see what happens, and I will let you guys know and keep you updated. And I know this is definitely sad news and a shocker, but it is something that I think needed to be said, and just let you all be filled in and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sorry for the sad video. I will say I've had my you know, I kind of managed to get through this video pretty decently, but I've also had 48 hours now to sit and cry and figure it all out and kind of cope with it. And then quite a bit of time before that we were suspecting it, but hadn't gotten an official diagnosis. So now we have those, and we will see what happens. So that's it for this video. I'd say I hope you guys enjoyed it, but I know it's definitely not a usual video. It's not a happy video. It's not something I enjoy announcing or saying, so I feel like that's not a good thing to say to close this out. But I hope you guys continue to follow our journey with whatever our new prospect ends up being, and the process of seeing him kind of retire out and bringing in a new dog. So that's how it is, and bye.